And we are afraid so. We're back. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I want to give a shout out to Caitlyn Jenner for that wonderful intro. Speaking of Caitlyn Jenner, the first story we're going to cover here is comedian Sarah Silverman going on some nonsensical rant about Caitlyn. Also, some funny memes. We got a meme of AOC. And of course, epic woke TikTok fails of the year. We got a lot to unpack here, you guys. So, as I said, thank you for joining me. Strap those seatbelts on. This one's going to get bumpy. Before we jump into the first story with Sarah Silverman, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up and let me know. You guys already know. But, so apparently, I'm new to all this, clearly. It helps with the algorithm and getting the video shown more if you hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment, the engagement. So, if you watch the video and you enjoy it, definitely click the thumbs up button. And if you have something to say, I'm sure you will, leave a comment so we get more engagement, get the video out there. We got to show people what's going on. And share the video. Share the video to social media. Share it to your family, friends. Share the video so people really see what is happening to our country. If we don't laugh, we're all going to cry. Actually, what I like to do, I've done it on a few videos, is start the videos with a couple of positive TikTok stories or something. So I've got two really quick TikTok videos that are kind of tearjerkers. These things are so heartwarming. It's going to absolutely bring your faith back in humanity. It's going to make you feel great and want to go hug your neighbor. And then I'm going to destroy it all and take you guys right back into the belly of the beast. So this first video clip is, this is so sweet. This is, everybody would love to have this woman as a neighbor. Just watch this video. This is so sweet.
We are having taco night. So if you like to eat, you just come over and you're welcome to get it. You hear me? I called it, you didn't answer because I think you're busy. But anyway, we are having taco night. Good night. Goodbye.
Oh, how sweet was that old lady? Called over, no one answered, so she came to ring the doorbell just to let him know. You're more than welcome to come over for taco night. So sweet. All right, one more here before things get really, really dark. This one's great.
Okay? Yeah. You talk. Okay? Yeah. You talk. Okay?
So sweet, so sweet. So listen, this is where things take a turn for the worst. So turn back now if you want to leave feeling good, heart full, feeling warm and fuzzy. If not, don't say I didn't warn you. All right, Sarah Silverman, from a clip from her podcast. Let's hear what this genius has to say.
I saw Caitlyn Jenner saying trans girls should not play girls' sports. Caitlyn, you're a woman, right? A trans girl is a girl. She should have the same rights as cis girls. If you think a trans girl, you think a trans girl is too strong?
Just going to interrupt very quickly, Sarah. Trans girls too strong? Okay, well, the one in the middle with the gold medal is a trans woman who was a man for 35 years of this person's life, and then transitioned. I'm trying not to step on landmines here. I'm trying to be polite. And then has been just decimating women in powerlifting, and we'll be going to the Olympics for New Zealand in powerlifting, so not convinced. Once again, this is Mission College. this person was a man for the majority of their life, and at 50, 51 or 52 years old, transitioned, transgendered, transit something. I apologize, I'm old. Into a trans woman, and this is them playing on the women's college basketball team. No advantage there? I don't see one. All right, I apologize for interrupting Sarah Silverman. Go right ahead.
If you think a trans girl, what, you think a trans girl is too strong? What about tall girls as opposed to short girls? What about boys in high school who are teeny tiny and their teammates have already hit puberty and are shaving? Why don't you just have co-ed sports divided by weight or height? This is so dumb. They are legislating this shit without one single example of how this plays out.
Not one single example of how this plays out. Well, I just threw a couple out there. Here's another one. The person obviously way ahead of the pack is leaving the rest of the people in the dust, leaving the rest of these girls in the dust. And actually the one in second place too. First and second are both, they were males, and then they transitioned. So now they're trans high school. This is high school track team, I think, in Connecticut. So now they're trans women running against these high school girls. And yes, these girls, there was a big story about this. These girls practiced every day for years and years to, get scholarships and stuff just to have their hopes dashed by this. But according to Sarah Silverman, there's no examples. Let's let Sarah finish.
This is so dumb. They are legislating this shit without one single example of how this plays out. This is not worrying about girls' sports. Believe me, I think there are better ways to worry about girls' sports. This is not what that is. This is not worrying. This is not concern for girls' sports. It's transphobia, full stop. It's just such a bummer when such a prominent trans woman is such a twat.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Okay. Oh, Sarah Silverman. All right. Anyway, you guys remember this story. Blew up a week or two ago. Kelly Donahue, I think his name was. He was on Jeopardy. And this was insane. This story literally blew up for this guy. He won 3 Jeopardy games in a row. And in the bottom right hand there, he held up 3 for the 3 wins. You can see 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins. Everybody was screaming, oh, white race, oh, all this nonsense. This guy bent the knee, apologized, I don't know how many times. But anyway, who else is on camera doing this besides a million other people? Whoa! Who's that? What?
Got him! Got him!
Sorry, AOC. I mean, what are you going to say? Anyway, moving right along. This looks like it could be quite possibly the most awkward birthday party ever in the history of birthday parties. It looks like you got parents there, grandparents, siblings. Moving right along. I mean, what are you really going to say? Probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, let's jump into some TikTok videos. Okay. TikTok. Let's see what we got going on in the world of woke TikTok. Now, these next two have something in common. You'll see.
Good morning, sugar bakers. How are you? I came across this tweet, which you might find interesting. Florida passed a law saying that 3 people gathered together are considered a riot and that protesters are not eligible for bail. Now, I don't know if you've heard me say this before, so I'm going to say it again. I lived in China over 20 years ago for 3 years. And this was actually a law in China. You could not gather in groups of more than 3 people without a permit to do so. And so Florida is basically the China of the United States, and Ron DeSantis is basically Xi Jinping. Ni hao ma.
All right. Here's another one. Same, in the same lane as the last one.
What begins with the letter F, curbs First Amendment rights, sanctions violence against protesters, and keeps people who protest in jail? If you're thinking fascism, great guess, but no. The correct answer is Florida, where Governor Ron DeFascist just signed a new anti-rioting law, which is a direct attack on the First Amendment. Now, in Florida, a gathering of 3 or more people can be labeled a riot. In which case, Orlando PD, I'd like to report a crime. The duck is really suspicious.
Okay, enough. We all know what's going on here. We all know why these people are so angry at Governor DeSantis in Florida.
Can you imagine how your kids would have felt if when you got to Florida it was closed?
Oh, they don't close Florida. No,
well, I know they don't close the state of Florida. But
that's it. These people cannot stand the fact that Florida stayed open, thriving. People are actually living life. They can't stand it because they can't do it. Oh, jeez. This will be fun. Okay. Fire away.
Hey, everybody, got a favor to ask. Shut the fuck up and put on your mask. Shut the fuck up and put on your mask.
I'm sorry, that song, excuse me, that guy went on swearing and singing about a mask for a whole minute, so I couldn't handle about 10 seconds of it, and that was it. I think we're going to see something pretty similar here, but let's give it a whirl.
Wearing a mask is sexy. Wearing a mask is hot. Wearing a mask makes your butt look better than doing a million squats. Ha!
Gay! Alright, let's continue with the mask brigade here. Oh, this should be interesting. It says, fully vaxxed, but still wearing our masks outside, so no one mistakes us for Republicans. Oh, that's original. Son up. Yeah, I can't play the song. There's a song in the background, but it's just the whole video where fully still wearing our masks outside. No one mistakes us Republicans. Like, okay.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Please get some. These people. I've seen this TikTok so many times of all different people. Oh, fully get the shot. Fully shot it up. In Florida, these people are clearly in Florida. Palm trees in a marina, or possibly Florida. Looks like to me, and they're still wearing their face coverings just so people don't mistake. That's sad. Moving right along. This next one, from what I can gather, this lady just does this 60-second news roundup, shitting all over Republicans, conservative people on the right. Let's see what she says.
60-second news roundup, a bad couple of days for Republicans. Part 3, let's go. A Republican misusing campaign funds? Surely not. Good thing Florida doesn't rely on its cruise ship industry as part of its tourism, right? Ladybug says that he likes Liz Cheney an awful lot, but we can't move forward without Trump. There's no almost to this. They stole money.
Look, Fat, look, here's the deal. Look, Fat, look, here's the deal. Look, Fat, look, here's the deal.
Former VP Joe said it, not me. I didn't say it. Let's see what this genius has to say.
If you voted for Joseph Biden and Kamala Harris, please listen to this message. I'm going to be getting my first coronavirus vaccination in about a half an hour. And I feel that this is a miracle. I believe that I've been given a second chance at life. And all the other people that have been vaccinated and are going to be vaccinated have been given a second chance. So I want to thank you, because this would have never happened under the Trump administration. So
what? Is this guy serious? Is he living under a rock? Trump's Operation Warp Speed success. I mean, people. Oh my God, these people are so. Oh well, you guys already know. All right, next up, we got a excuse me, another lesson from the pronoun gal. She's been on a few videos of mine. In case you don't remember the last video I had her on, let's revisit this. Some of you guys might have remembered when she taught us about frogs' pronouns.
Here I am to teach you. Hello friends, it's the Lesbian Snow White here, aka the Pronoun Gal, and I'm here to tell you how to use frog's pronouns in new sentences, so let's go! Oh dear, and please remember that even if you haven't heard of frog's pronouns, it doesn't mean that they don't exist, it just...
Alright, so that's what she taught us about frog's pronouns. Today's lesson is... I'm not sure, let's see.
Hello friends, it's the Lesbian Snow White here, aka the Pronoun Gal, and I'm here to tell you how to use no pronouns in sentences, so let's go! Oh dear, and even if you haven't heard of anybody not using any pronouns, that doesn't mean that they don't exist. It just means that you haven't heard of anybody not using them, but here I am to teach you how to not use them. So come along with me, and together we can make the world a much better and safer place.
Don't get wacky on me. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Mr. Sorry, as kind as the pronoun gal is, seems like a real nice, sweet, you know, just a sweet, innocent I can't with her, so sorry to cut the pronoun gal off. This one should be interesting.
I want to show you the email I sent in response to my teacher saying they won't be using my pronouns this semester. I'm sorry, I think there was a misunderstanding here. You seem to think I'm making some kind of a request. I was just informing you of my correct name and pronouns so you know how to refer to me. Intentionally misgendering a student is actively creating a hostile learning environment and discriminating on the basis of gender identity. That goes against the school's non-discrimination statement. I know you wouldn't want to do that. I'm sure you understand that I expect to be treated with at least basic levels of respect and human decency in the classroom. I look forward to meeting you in class next week and working with you through the semester. Regards, Shade. They, them.
I think you're all fucked in the head.
If you guys have made it this far, thank you. You know how much I appreciate you guys. I'm so grateful that you guys are making me go this alone. We're almost done, I promise. Almost. You can stick it out a little bit longer. If you can't, I don't blame you one bit. This one should be good.
I just had the most awful experience. I was trying to adopt a new baby cat today. At PetSmart, they had this, adoption thing in the back. They weren't affiliated with PetSmart. They were just doing it there. And I was trying to adopt this little baby gray cat. I was starting filling out the paperwork for it, and Cameron came up, my boyfriend, and they were like, oh, do you live with him? I'm like, yes, he's my boyfriend, I live with him. And these two white ladies who were, the volunteers there, they're like, oh. They started telling us that we weren't responsible enough, I guess because we weren't married.
Are we the baddies?
Wow, that person just filmed herself coming all the way unglued for a cat? Okay. Try not to judge. Move right along. Let's see what this genius has to say.
Bro, I was kind of thinking about climate change a little bit. Scientists were like, yo, our, planet's getting pretty bad, pretty unhealthy to live in. Our species might not be able to live here in a few years. And the human beings were just like, yeah, but how much is it gonna cost, to fix? How much? It's gonna cost too much to fix. We made money up, and we're gonna lose this house. We're being evicted, and we're just like, how much is it gonna cost? We still got to spend money on killing each other. So, bro, what?
This is good shit.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, give yourself a hand, give yourself a pat on the back. You made it to the last one. Oh, God, I know we're all a lot dumber for watching this video today. Let's get it over with.
I'm tired of telling people that I'm asexual. I'm tired of telling people that I'm just a tomboy. No, I'm a fucking man. And I'm realizing this now. I'm gonna eat these waffles, and tomorrow I'm gonna get a dope-ass man haircut that I've always envisioned on my head. And now everyone else is gonna finally get to see me for who I see in myself.
Isn't that what makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
We did it. We did it. That's the end. I need to go take a really hot, scalding shower, wash myself, go meditate. Yeah, I'm feeling it. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Listen, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much. Thumbs up if you liked the video. And you guys already know. All right, listen. Clearly, the world's gone crazy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.